Hi creatives, welcome back to my channel. Today we'll be making Ankara gown for 15 months old to 18 months. 15, that's about 1.5 years. So we'll be making use of this Ankara. Now the length of the gown is 19 inches. So because of the down part, we're going to minus the down part from the upper part. So this is the upper part here. So from that 19, the down part will be 6 inches. So I've taken away 6 inches from 19 inches. So I have 13 inches for the upper part. So here I have 14 inches here. So I added what I'm going to use to join it. So 13 inches for the length. And for the width, we'll start from the shoulder. So this is 2. I'm using the leftover fabric, so this is two pieces of it. So fold it into, so you have your 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we'll start from the shoulder. The shoulder is 8 inches. So 8 inches divided by 2 plus half, that's 4.5. You mark the 4.5. Then the armhole down, because the armhole needs to be free. I'm using a puff sleeve, but there's need for that armhole to be free because it's for a baby. So 5.5 down. The armhole 5.5 down. So that's the armhole now. So at the shoulder, you slant it by half. You bring it down by half. And then the neck. The width of the neck is 2 inches. And then the depth is 3 inches. Let's confirm that again. 2 inches by 3 inches. That's for the neck. So with this half that you have here, you join this together. Join the line together from the shoulder and from the neck part here to this place. You join it together, and then that is the shoulder. Then the chest area, the chest round is 20 inches. So if you're going to add allowance, you can add allowance like 2 or 3 or 4, depending on how big you want it. But the one I'm adding right now is just, I'm adding 3 inches allowance, just 3 inches. So 3 plus let's say, okay, okay, so 5 3/4 is the chest area. That is 23 divided by 4. So add the allowance, the sewing allowance with it. You can add more than half because of the cloth I have. I'm using a leftover fabric. So I'm going to mark my 5 3/4 here, and then I will add half to it, just half. That's what let's confirm that again. 5 3/4, and then I add my half to it. So that is the chest area here. So the down part, which is like the hip area here, so the hip area is, our hip is 22. measured with the diaper 22. So I'm adding 4 inches to the hip. 22 measured with the diaper, so plus 4 inches, so that'll be 26. So 26 divided by 4 will give you 6.5, and this is 6.5 here, and then you had your half, so making 7. So here we have 7, and here you have 6 1/4. Yeah, 6 1/4 and 7. So join it together, the down there, and make a curve from here down like this. So this neck, separate it before cutting, because we have the front and we have the back. So I've separated it. So this is the front. We cut the front out first. You have it here. Then you place the front on the back piece, and then measure 1 inch down. That's the depth, 1 inch. So we now have the front and the back. So this is the back. The back. So for the opening at the back, use 4.5 inches. I made it longer like that so that it will be easier for, because I'm going to be using rope. I'm not using button. I'm going to be using rope. So 4.5. Then open it. This is the rope I want to use for the back. And I have 2 pieces of this. The length is 12.5 by 2. Then this is the main body of the dress. I want to use this lace to create a design at the upper part here. So I'm going to doing that only on the front, not on the back. So I'll set the back aside, and then this is the front. Now place the lace on it like this. The length of the lace is 5 inches, 5.5. So it's 5.5. So you're going to pin it first. Pin the lace to the front part first. and turn it to the back like this. You can see what we have here. Then trim it. Trim the one on the side. So this is what I have. You will now use the machine to sew it down to secure it. You sew it down so that it will secure it. So this one will be joined to the shoulder before turning the neck. So place this on it and join the shoulder together and join it together. So I've joined the shoulder and now secure this as well. So I left this, so I've secured it. So the next is to go and fold the rope we want to use. You sew it down like that. So I'm done with the rope. I've closed it, you can see. So what you're going to do next is to put it here. Use your pin to secure it there. And then the other side too. Secure it like that. So you can see where the two ropes are. Then this is cut on bias with the pieces of the cloth. So you're going to sew this place round right from here then to the top. So I'm done doing that. You can see the back now, and this is the rope that you're going to use to tie it. So now we need to secure the neck round with this cut unbiasedly too. So I am done going with the neck, and this is the rope at the back that will be used to tie it like this after putting it on. So now we're going to join the side by half. Remember, the sewing allowance is half because of the amount of fabric I have. It's just half. You can add more with this, maybe 1 or 1.5, because they are children, they grow faster. So but I used half, so we're going to sew in by half. So I'm done with the body, and now we're moving to the down part. So this down part, remember, is 6 inches. So with the half we're going to use to join with the body, with the half we're going to, that will be 6.5. So I'm having extra here, I'm having 9 here because I'm going to fold 2.5 inches in, because you know the children grow taller. So, and if she can still wear it, of course you can lose it down, but if not, you just need like 1 inch to fold in. But I am folding in 2.5, so 6.5 plus 2.5 will give us 9. So that's what we have here. So, and then you join, you can see I have it longer, and what I have here is the width here is you can see 25 into 2, so that will be 50 in total. So we have 25 into 2, that's 50. So you're going to join by the side, and then you gather it to this, like this. You gather it to the down part. So this is the outcome of it. So we are now going to add the sleeve. So here we have the sleeve. This is into 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So the length here is 7.5. The actual length is 6 because it's a puff sleeve with elastic, so is 6. So plus 1 that we're going to fold in for the elastic, making 7, and then from plus half that we're going to use to attach it to the hand, that's 7.5. That's how we got 7.5. So, and the width here is 8 inches. 8 inches. So at the end here, bring it down by 3. Then from that 3, measure 2 inches in. So, and from here 1 inch, and then join it together. So that's how you 2 inches in, 3 inches, 1 inch, and from that 1 inch join it together. So we're going to cut this. So we have 2 sleeves. So now on each sleeve we are going to fold 1 inch in. That's where we're going to put the rubber. So let's do that now. So insert the rubber in with a pin into it. So this is what we have. So this is what we have. We have the sleeve. So we're going to join the sleeve together with this. Remember, it's Treasure Made It by Bukola Oluoje. So we are done fixing the sleeve, and then now our cloth is ready. Our cloth is ready. So that's all. Treasure Made It.